And joining us now to talk more about the latest developments is KTVU political analyst Brian Sobel. So what do you think are the biggest differences between the Senate version and the House version?
Well, in the early reading of the comparable bills, actually the Senate version gives a little bit more in terms of preferences and other things than the House version did. Both of them are being criticized, well, and now this version is being criticized as, again, Obama healthcare light. That was Rand Paul's comment on it. At the end of the day, this is going to be a very difficult bill to pass.
Yeah, in the Senate, you have some moderate Republicans and you have some very, very conservative Republicans. And today we had 4 senators, including Rand Paul, come out and say they're not going to support that bill. They need at least 2 of those senators to support the bill for it to pass.
Well, yeah, 2 or 3, and they are going to have a problem with that. Although you heard the language was very specific out of Paul and out of Cruz, saying we think we can get to yes, Frank. So that suggests to me there's a lot of behind-the-scenes negotiating going on.
Yeah, they said they were hoping to get a vote before the July 4th holiday.
Yes.
So do you think that they will be able to do that?
Mitch McConnell's going to push for that. We will see. There's obviously a lot of negotiation that needs to go on between now and the break. They want to get it back over to the House, get it off their plate, put it back into the House, and let it either languish over there or whatever. But it's real clear Mitch McConnell's about done with this.
Just
bill.
real specifically, real quickly, what's key to winning over the conservatives that are holding out right now?
Well, for the conservatives, they feel like repeal means repeal. It goes away and we kind of start the whole thing over. And what we're seeing in this bill is it's an Obamacare, health care with some changes and tweaks, and it doesn't go far enough for the conservatives. They don't think it goes far enough. It gives too many goodies away, is what they would say, and doesn't force people to really cut back, and so they're not willing to go for it under the present construction, but we'll see.
All right, let's talk a little bit about whether there are conversations, recorded conversations of President Trump talking to FBI Director James Comey, now former FBI Director James Comey. Today, President Trump released this tweet saying, with all the recently reported electronic surveillance intercepts, unmasking, and illegal leaking of information, I have no idea whether there are tapes or recordings of my conversations with James Comey, but I did not make and do not have any such recordings. I still can't believe that this has been going on for this long. It's a simple yes or no. Either there are tapes or there aren't tapes. And how could the president not know if he was recorded?
It's almost an unbelievable comment. But yeah, I have to look at why he did it. I think in the beginning he did it to send a message to Comey that, hey, you may have been recorded, so you better tell the truth. What's curious is the amount of time now that's gone by, but he was mandated by tomorrow to reveal to the House committee whether he had tapes or not, and so he was kind of compelled to say yes or no, and he came back and said no.
Do you think this is the last we'll hear of this matter now?
I think from Trump. I think from President Trump. I think the one thing that he tried to intimate was, hey, maybe I don't have the tapes, but we don't know who else might have been listening.
All right.
You know.
Well, we will get much more with you coming up in the next hour when you join us at 6.
Absolutely.
Brian, thank you.
You're very welcome.